This is Sandra. Welcome to my channel, Summa Cum Flawed, where failure is a springboard to success, not a highway to hell. So, you might be wondering why I have on blue lipstick. And I just came, I just came back from a birthday party, and y'all, I'm so drained. I'm so tired. But yeah, I just felt like it was a pajama party, and I just felt like wearing blue lipstick today. Like, as you can see, the pajamas have like a galaxy type theme. So I was like, ooh, galaxy, blue, purple. And yeah, I got the blue lipstick. So I used a combination of two lipsticks plus a lip liner. And yeah, I have like a large collection of lipsticks because once upon a time, not long ago, I was a teacher. I was a teacher in Philadelphia, and where I lived was really close to this place called Cherry Hill Mall in New Jersey. And I just remember just having a serious like lipstick addiction, and I would just buy lipsticks of all different types of colors, wacky colors, quirky colors, chill colors, because I really enjoyed, and I still do, playing with makeup and just different colors and things like that. So I remember seeing blue lipstick on somebody, and I was like, okay, I really want to try that. And I did. And there have been times where I felt self-conscious about wearing blue lipstick, and other times where I felt just fine. But anyway, that's a little backstory. Today's vlog, fail vlog that is going to be about my 5K experience. So last Saturday, I completed a 5K with a few friends. Please excuse my loud Nigerian family that I love so much. They're currently watching my brothers. So I have 3 younger brothers, 2 are twins, and the twins ran in regionals. And so they're doing the video recap of their races, and I didn't expect them to be this loud. If it gets to be too much, I will probably stop recording, but hopefully it won't be. So anyway, so yeah, last week Saturday, I completed a 5K with 3 childhood friends of mine. Notice I said completed. I didn't say ran because your girl barely ran, okay? Your girl barely ran. This is the second 5K that I've completed. The first one I actually ran, it was in 2017, and I actually trained for that race. This one, I started training and I stopped. And so I got to the race, and I was like, all right, even though it's been like a month and a half since I last worked out, I'm gonna run this 3.1 miles, okay? It's gonna happen. Let me tell y'all, the easiest person to deceive is yourself. And this is a lesson that I've confronted time and time again. And I think I'm finally learning it. It is so easy for me to lie to myself, and I need to stop. So I was able to delude myself into thinking that if I had just enough mental toughness and fortitude, that I could think my way into completing 3.1 miles, like running the entire thing without stopping. Listen, maybe I'm just not that mentally tough, or maybe, I don't know, biology is real, and if you don't have a consistent daily workout habit, if you don't condition your body, you're not going to perform. I think it's the latter. I don't know. I mean, you know, your mind can only do so much. Let's stop using this whole gospel of mental fortitude as overcompensation for bad decisions. Yeah, so I lied to myself. I faced the consequences, and I think I ran like 0.8 miles, and I was just like, forget it. I'm not completing this. I'm just gonna walk and do walk run intervals. But the perfectionist in me was very, very disappointed. Of course, I was very disappointed in myself because I just had this delusional vision that I was going to complete this 5K without stopping, even though I hadn't trained. Yeah, and I came face to face with the consequences of my choices over the past few weeks. So, yeah, I think that's the biggest lesson that I learned. The easiest person to deceive is yourself. So don't lie to yourself. Tell yourself the truth. I think something else from that I learned is just the importance of starting small. Because I think when, at least for me, I'm a very ambitious person, and I set these really big, unrealistic goals. And I think that there's a time and a place for unrealistic goals. There's a time and a place to dream big. However, that Chinese proverb is like the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step, right? And so I believe that unrealistic, seemingly unattainable dreams can ultimately be achieved, but you have to do the little things first. And so for me, I picked this like workout plan, and I was like, okay, I did cross country in high school. I've run a 5K before. I can like do this, plan without conditioning my body. Like, oh, I can run 1.5 miles without stopping off the bat. Like, I ran in Philly every day, blah, 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 whatever. Sometimes you just gotta, really be honest with where you're at, accept it, embrace it, and work from that place. For me, I was and still am tremendously out of shape. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I'm very out of shape. And I think the best thing for me would have been to start off with intervals rather than trying to force myself to like run a mile, 1.5 miles, and then all the way up to 3 miles. Like I really was pushing myself hard, and I wasn't respecting my body. I wasn't respecting my abilities. And I think that led to me sort of like giving up, even in my workout regimen. I was just like, oh, I can't do this. This is too hard. Instead of building strength and endurance slowly. And so that's another lesson that I learned from this whole 5K fiasco is just if I want to perform, if I want to achieve, something of substance, something that's, just like bigger than I'm used to, then I have to just start small and be consistent in the small. And then over time, as you accumulate that consistency, you're able to do bigger things. Be faithful in the small. That's a word for somebody. I know it's a word for me. And it's something that I really, really, really need to master. You can't go wrong with being faithful and consistent in the small things. And so I think that's something even now that I'm going to have to work on as I look to just restarting my healthy lifestyle journey, which I'll get into another time. But yeah, I really need to get back on track in terms of just, eating and exercise and all of that. But yeah, be faithful, be consistent in the small things, and before you know it, you'll be doing bigger things, I think is another lesson that I learned. There's a lot more, but I'm really tired right now. It's been a long week. It's been a very long day. This party, praise God I went, but man, y'all, like, my energy is gone. I was surrounded by so many screaming people. People who had tons of energy. It was really, really hot. And now I'm just like, bruh, I need to go to sleep. And I'm volunteering tomorrow before I end up going to church. So I just don't have as much energy as I would like. But to summarize everything that I said, I hope I made some sort of sense. Just to summarize, I did not complete my 5K the way that I wanted to because I lied to myself about where I was in my process and what I could achieve. And I didn't have patience for myself in that process. I pushed myself to do things that I wasn't ready to do, which led to me giving up and not being consistent in some of the smaller things. So I failed. I did. I absolutely failed according to my standards. And my standard was, to run straight through. But from that failure, I learned that I need to tell myself the truth, always be honest with myself. And in that honesty, practice self-compassion. There's nothing wrong with saying, hey, sis, you're not in shape. That's not a judgment. That's not, a condemning statement. You're not in shape. So don't think that you're going to be able to run 2 miles like that. You need to work up to that, and that is fine. So I need to be honest with myself in my journey, where I'm at, what I'm capable of doing, and then I need to be consistent and faithful in the small things. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to share that with you. Wanted to encourage you if you have had a failure in achieving some sort of goal, health-wise or whatever, I really encourage you to reflect and think about what went wrong with some self-compassion and endeavor to do better, because I know you can. I know I can. And together we will do better and be better. So thank you once again for stopping by and listening to my video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. Apparently there's a little bell thing next to the subscribe button. Please do that. And yeah, let's encourage one another on this journey of becoming who we are and becoming more awesome and rising from failure, and redeeming it. So yeah, thanks once again. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.